And welcome to this episode of 12 Bar Tuesday. I am your host, Mr. Percell, TJ Percell, TP3, whatever you want to call me. This episode of 12 Bar Tuesday and the next couple are going to be a bit different. I wanted to kind of change it up. The bars are plenty. Don't worry, I still got plenty of bars. Special spoiler, something's coming out this week that's kind of near and dear to my heart. It's been done, I just haven't released it to the public yet, so just be on the lookout for that. But I wanted to do something different for the 12 Bar Tuesday. I wanted to go behind the 12 Bar Tuesday and just kind of go behind the lyrics for some of the videos that I played for you guys. Just kind of go behind the meanings and just kind of let you guys know kind of what I was thinking, what I did the 12 Bar Tuesdays, what was going on around that time, so on and so forth. So, without further ado, I figured what better way to start this brand new venture than to go all the way back to the inaugural 12 Bar Tuesday. The very first 12 Bar Tuesday seemed to have taken place last June 10th to be exact, 2020, not last year, because, well, that would be 2021. June 10th, 2020, and then I'll play probably 4 bars at a time, explain kind of what the bars meant, what I was thinking, and then just kind of finish it out, get some random thoughts. If you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Percell Project. Please be sure to turn in to each week of the Perfectly Me podcast. Check out the last one I did with my homeboy Lewis, Mr. Munoz. We talked a little wrestling, kind of geeked out a little bit. And then just leave comments, and if you have ideas or something, just, run them by me. Let's, help me give the people what they want. So, without further ado, let's get into the bars. TVP, the People's Champ. Don't get my nickname wrong. I'm doing 12 Bar Tuesday to keep my pen game strong. Will I call somebody up or just call them out? If only we had some news worth talking about. So that was back, this was the summer going into my 3L year. I was running for vice president of SBA, which is a Student Bar Association. Some of you might have seen some of the ads and advertising that I was doing for that. So that's kind of where TVP came from. TJ Vice President. Unfortunately, did not win that vice president, but I did end up being the vice president of Entertainment, Arts, and Sports Law Society, so I guess the bar is still true. Wanted to keep my pen game strong. Pen game, obviously, for those is the bars, the rhymes, the lyrics, so to speak. And then this was also right around the time of probably one of the most influential things that happen in society as far as reactions are concerned. And so that's kind of me being sarcastic, if you guys know me. Just me being sarcastic about only if we had something to talk about. So the next couple bars kind of explain what happened. Have the police been unconstitutional? Not the first, but George Floyd got more noise because we watched a funeral. have the police been unconstitutional, meaning they're supposed to protect and serve? Did they not do their jobs in protecting and serving? Obviously, George Floyd. And the thing that made this such a national thing is kind of going back to the Rodney King thing. The inventions of cell phones and having stuff caught on video for America to watch. And for those who actually watched the 8 minute and 46-second video, props to you. I couldn't, but that was with that last bar. We watched the funeral because you really just watched that unfortunate incident. All right. The worst case, 3 other cops should have stopped him in the first place. We need hands of change, like a Polar Pop thirst chase. Shout out to Polar Pop. If you guys don't know what a Polar Pop is, it's the yummy, delicious styrofoam cup drinks you get at Circle K, where you can get a really big, lots of soda or Powerade, if you will. And it costs 84 cents with tax. It's sad that I know it's 84 cents with tax, but that's where we need hands of change. We need people to want to change society for the better. We need hands of change, like a Polar Pop thirst chase. That's kind of what that came from. And then there were 3 other cops in that video that just kind of allowed that whole incident to go down. And so that's the worst case. 3 other cops should have stopped him in the first place. We need hands of change, like a Polar Pop thirst chase. Make America great again. Yeah, that made some buzz. Again? When has America ever been great for us? Make America great again. Famous slogan of then President Donald Trump and the Republican Party. And so it was it was a very popular phrase. And then the last part, when has America ever been great for us? I mean, in the history of America, when has America ever really been great for black people and people of color? So that's, for us, America, we can't make America great again, because for us, America was never great in the first place. We're here, we were forced over here, and we've been playing catch up to try to be on par ever since then. And so that's what that meant. Last two bars here. We can vote yes to protest, but there's a lesson here. Pandemic and the same issues as 2016. This means something fishy in an election year. The lesson here, and arguably I could say, initially I thought the COVID-19 coronavirus was just another election year ploy, as had happened with Zika, that has happened with, look it up. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I remember that Zika was one. And it's just one of those control mechanisms. And so a pandemic, and then the same issues as 2016, election year, 4 years from 2020, 2016. That was the year famously where Colin Kaepernick took a knee. And that also was another very influential event. Racial issues emerged. And so the same type of thing happened in 2020. There was a pandemic. There was racial issues that emerged. So that's what, it just happened to coincide both of those in election years. So that was the lesson here, election year. And so that is your 12 Bar Tuesday recap. the inaugural 12 Bar Tuesday. As you guys see, I try to put thought and effort into the bars that I have. I try to I try not to have single syllable rhyme schemes unless they are intertwined in something else. That's just basic. I think anybody can do that. I try to have multi-syllable rhyme schemes, but also make it relevant and make it poignant. So it's not just filler and it's not just for the sake of rhyming. And so that's your recap. I'm excited to hear what you have to say about it. Let me know. Leave a comment below. Feel free email me. Check out the website. Once again, check out the YouTube page, the Percell Project. Subscribe to that. You'll be notified when new videos come out. We're actually working a special release for subscribers. We're trying to work out something with that. So stay tuned with that. If you see this on Facebook, like the Facebook page, share the Facebook page. I try to give a daily motivational message every day. So just check that out. And lastly, thank you for those who have been on this journey with me. I promise to keep it going, and this is going to be the next couple 12 Bar Tuesdays. I like this, and I want you guys to kind of open the curtain, go behind the scenes as to my thought process when I write bars. So with that being said, stay tuned for the new release to the public later this week. Check out all the stuff. Still buy the books. I got 2 books still out: Law School Teaching, Tell a Friend to Tell a Friend. And once again, this is TJ Percell, Mr. Percell, TP3, checking out for another episode of 12 Bar Tuesday. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.